Welcome to The Spot, the podcast. Join your boy Double T as we discuss music, sports, entertainment, culture, and so much more. So sit back, relax, and welcome to The Spot.
Welcome back to The Spot. I am your host, Double T, and I am so glad you guys are here with me today. And today, we have arrived to the season finale, y'all. The season finale of the Why Not Me series. Now, this Why Not Me series has been, I hope it's been special to you guys as it's been special to me, because through the topics we discussed, through some of the guests we had on, we've learned a lot. And I started this season because, well, for a couple of things, but for the main reason is I feel like there's a lot of people out there who there's tons of people out there who feel like, they can't do something, or they're not able to do something because, I don't have the means, I don't have the support, I don't know where to start, I don't know if I can make it that far, I have obligations. The list goes on, right? But you see these other people doing it. And for the most part, the people you see doing it, they probably have other obligations. They probably stumbled across some things across the way. Just because you see people who quote unquote made it, or, doing their thing, doesn't mean they had some issues in the beginning. And we all do. That's normal. But we have to realize that a lot of times you see the finished product, but you don't know the backstory. And I wanted to do this season because I wanted people to realize that you have to say, why not me? Well, if this person is doing it, they have the same 24 hours in a day that I have. You can make it happen. What I've learned most throughout this season is you get in what you put out, right? So, I guess we're just kind of jumping right into it, but you get in what you put out, right? If you half-ass something, you're going to get half-ass results. If you do nothing, you're going to get nothing results. If you put in your best effort, you're going to get the best results you can, right? It's pretty simple. Now, if you go back to some of the older episodes, some of the past episodes of this season, you'll realize that there's a trending topic or something that every guest, or almost on every show or every episode, that kind of reiterates itself, is that you have to have a passion for it. Things are so much, I'm not going to say easier, but it's more doable. You have a bigger drive to do something when you have a passion for it, right? If I hated, gardening, it's going to be hard for me to get up every day and be a gardener. But if I love gardening is what I do. I love the ins and outs of gardening. It's going to be a lot easier for me to get up and be a gardener. Even though there may be days where things get hard or things are tough, things happen, right? But my passion is going to drive me past that. And this is what I want people to realize. Like, you have to get to a point where, it's going to be hard. Things are going to get tough. It ain't going to be easy. This is why everybody's not doing it. Because it gets hard and they're like, oh, I can't do it, I quit. And then there's others who say, you know what, this is hard, but I'm going to continue to work for it. But this is something I have a passion about. This whole Why Not Me series was dedicated to people out there who believed in their cells. They had a dream, they had a vision, they had a passion, and they pursued it because they said, hey, I see other people doing it. Why not me, right? I started the season off talking about myself. Like most people, I would say my age, not even my age, just, people between the age of 20 and, 35, we watch a lot of YouTube, right? That's like the new wave. I feel like I know some people who don't even watch TV. They just watch YouTube. YouTube, right? So people actually value YouTube higher than, regular TV or whatever it may be, right? So I wasn't always like a big, I would get on YouTube here and there, but I started to get on more, I don't know, probably like maybe 3 years ago. And I started really like getting, like subscribing to channels and seeing how people do things and watching movie reviews and TV reviews and just different shows that were on YouTube. And I really took an interest in it. And one of my first things was, I could be like, yo, I could do that. Actually, I'm lying. My first thought was, man, I wish I could be on that show. I got a lot to say about that. And then eventually that turned into, I should start my own, how black people are. I should do my own thing. I should start my own thing. And sometimes it stops there. But as I would watch more and more and just do more, I really kind of grew a passion for it, right? And then I said, why not me? I started a YouTube channel. I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew I liked it. I didn't know how to edit videos at first, but I know I liked it. I liked doing it. And the more and more I did it, the better I got. The more passion came behind it. Editing, anybody who edits, period, it's not easy. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of time consumed in it. And it's not easy. But if you have a passion for, like I said before, if I hated editing videos, then it would be terrible. But I don't hate it, but it's part of the grind. But what I'm trying to say is, I started watching these videos. I started getting the passion for it. I said, I want to do it. I said, I'm going to do it. And I did it, right? Listen to the first episode of season 2. It's all about me. I go into about how I started the podcast, went from YouTube, to the podcast. I talk about what drove me to say, why not me? Because truth be told, at one point, I was kind of on the fence. Like, I started off on the ground running, and I kind of hit a wall. But go back and listen to get more into that. And we had other guests on this season, and they all kind of gave their little testimonies about, what their journey was. And what I noticed is everybody's journey is different, right? We all start one way, and, I might go straight and then go right, then go left, right. You may go straight, go left, go right, left. You might start off going left, then go straight, then go right. It's all different. But we have to realize that what all these people that came on the season had in common was they all knew that it was going to be hard, but it was something that they were passionate about. I guess what I'm trying to say is you need to find your passion. What is your passion? What do you love to do? Is it help people? Is it to cook, to clean, whatever it is? When you find that passion and you ask yourself, why not me? I think that's when the journey begins. And not only did we have some guests on, we talked about, 2021, people Oh, 2021, that's my year. You know how people do at the beginning of every year. They claim it. It's my year. It's my time, Yada yada yada. We talked about how you really have to set reasonable goals. Don't say I'm gonna lose 40 pounds in January, and then by January 4th, you quit the diet. How about you say I'm gonna try to lose 5 pounds? That sounds like a little, but it's achievable. Even if you set small, I noticed this too. If you set small goals and you hit them, you may say 5 pounds. Come on, that's nothing, right? But it's something about achieving goals, even if it's small. You start off at 5, you say next month I'm gonna lose 10. After that, I'm gonna try to do 15. Whatever it may be, right? We talk about love this season. Why not love? Why is there so much hate, especially in the black community? Well, recently I feel like, so let me say this about the black community. I feel like we're emotional people. We have our moments where things happen, injustice, racism, all that, right? And we stand up immediately, and I love it. But then it fades off. It was all Black Lives Matter, all that, and then eventually it kind of it dies out. And then something else happens, and we're, oh yeah, Black Lives Matter. And then it dies out. We have to continue. I'm not saying you have to say Black Lives Matter every day and have a black fist in your hand all day and all that. But if we continue we have to do that. But we also have to, I had a whole episode about just spreading love within our neighborhoods, within our families, to yourself. It matters. Why not love, right? Why choose hate? Why choose, anything that isn't happy or good or feels good? We had a whole episode about that. We did Why Not America? We had a new president. That's self-explanatory right there. We got some people up out of there. Yeah. People up out of there. And we got some new people in there. And that kind of ties in with the Why Not Love, because it's all about, we got a new president. That's great. It's awesome, actually. But now what? We can't just sit back and be like, oh, Trump's gone. We should be good now. Hopefully Biden do this, do that. No, we got to go in our communities, do stuff, help the communities out. It starts at the bottom. We do things for each other. Going back to the love thing, buy black. We'll go into the Gucci store, Louis Vuitton, whatever, and spend $500, $600, $700 on a bag. But we'll go to a food place that your cousin owns and ask for a discount. Why you ask for a discount in Gucci, but you gonna ask the person you know for a discount? You should be supporting them. Support. When you see other black businesses, share. On social media, share. Like, comment. We're so strong together. And at the end, sometimes it's all we got. If we all come together, things can just flow so much easier. I'm telling you, y'all. And I know it's easier said than done, but So with all that said, this is just kind of a recap of looking back at the season and some of the things we talked about. And as you guys, if you haven't listened to all of them, I encourage you to go back, listen to every episode, and try to take something from each episode. Whether it's something I said, whether it's something the guest said. There's so much that we are capable of, but I feel like it's almost like we're scared to use it, to do it. And I kind of had this conversation with my wife offline before. It's kind of like this generation was brought up on, our parents taught us. I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like a lot, for the most part, your parents teach you, you go to school, you get a good job, you go to college, whatever, get good benefits, buy a house, whatever it may be, right? It was never, you know what, you go to school, if you decide that you want to get a job, that's great. If you decide you want to do, but I encourage you to try to do something on your own. It was never like that. I don't know about y'all, but my parents never told me, and there's nothing against them, but they never told me. Well, I'm not going to say they never told me, but it wasn't like, you know what, you're not working for the man. You go out, you do your own thing, you start your own business. And I feel like if, like, for me, when my children get older, I'm school, all that, yes. Find a great job, yes. But I'm going to encourage them to find a passion of something that they love to do and turn that passion into income, and they can work for themselves. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm pretty sure we've all had a job where we've hated, and it's not fun going to work. I hear people older, I don't like saying older, more mature people say, man, I've been at this job 20 years. I hate it. Fuck. God damn. You've been here for 20 years and you hate it? And you come here every day? That's not a way to live. I don't want my kids to go through that. I just don't. I don't want to go through that. Find a pat, and then I feel like a lot of us go through that, and we may be passionate about something, but we don't pursue it because we're like, I can't do that. We don't have that why not me moment. You gotta have that why not me moment, and things don't happen overnight. And I'm not telling you to quit your job because you like cooking and you start cooking from home. I'm not saying do anything like that. Be smart about everything. But I just want you to realize that everybody has something in them. You just got to find a way to use it. I encourage you all to listen to this season. Why Not Me season has been amazing. I'm so glad we got through it. I'm so glad that you guys been listening. Season 3 is on the way sooner than later. I'm not going to put out, if you follow me on Instagram, as you already should be, or social media, I'll have the release date for season 3 coming soon. My birthday's in March, so I might take a couple weeks off, relax, chill, kick it, you know what I'm saying? But I was going to say this before I leave. I appreciate everybody who takes time out to listen to your boy talk about whatever it is he's talking about these past 10 episodes about Why Not Me, because like I always say at the beginning, I'm so glad you're here with me, because like Jay said, you could be anywhere in the world, but you here with me. Double T. You could be doing anything else. And the fact that you stopped and downloaded this podcast or watched it on YouTube or whatever it may be to listen, even if you listen to half of it, man, it means the world to me. So until next time, y'all, it's your boy Double T, and season 3 is on the way. More heat, more fire for y'all bottom clock. More fire. Who's the 5 hottest rappers out? Dylan, and Dylan. That don't have anything to do with what I just said, but I said it anyway. It's your boy Double T, and I'm out this thing, y'all. I see y'all in season 3, man. Peace.